welcome. You are right on time. Right on time for this channeled message that you are co-creating with us right now. You clicked on this because you felt called to it, drawn to it, and it is because of your part, the part that you create in it, that you are drawn to. So take what resonates, leave whatever doesn't for whomever else it's meant for, knowing that this is also not a prediction. This will be confirmation for that which you already know. The guidance will be confirmation for that which maybe you were thinking of doing or felt that you wanted to do, or this may also inspire a response from you, which is why it may activate you. So let's see what Source has to say today. And it seems Source is very, very much at play. Okay. If you feel it feels good to you, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to take these all out. If it feels good to you, take a few deep breaths, breathing fully into your heart space, holding for a second. On your exhale, fully surrender and hold for a second before taking in your next in-breath. Do this 5 times. I find that, if it feels good to you, of course, I find that really manages to pull me into the now. Okay. This Ace of Cups was at the bottom of the deck when I started, so it definitely, and the Ace of Pentacles is here, so this is very much something new is coming in. 7 of Swords, Page of Wands. This deck is an AI deck, actually, so I don't know who the creator is. It's the Lune Universe Tarot. Don't know why it has a French name when it was produced in South Africa, where I'm from, but anyway, I find it takes things to a new level for me when I read. For some reason, there is the channeling is different. I don't know if it's because there's no human element in the image creation. I'm not quite sure, but the messages sometimes come out quite differently with this deck. So just letting you know in advance. Okay. This 7 of Swords, it seems that I'm being very much called to that half of it is being lit up and the other half is not, almost like a brain. Like the hemispheres in a brain lighting up. Like maybe this is the emotional side. I'm trying to think of a brain scan. I'm not, or the brain itself. I can't, the right hemisphere, the left hemisphere, but like maybe this is the emotional side and this is like the practical side, or this is the creative, the right brain, the creative side, and that is the more logical side. Because this came out with the Page of Wands, which is standing in your truth, standing in your truth, like not being afraid to be yourself, not being afraid that you may be different, that you may look different, that you may do things differently. So what I'm getting here is like this part of the brain, this logical, this ego side of the brain needs to be, or is, kind of quietening. Or it needs to. We'll see. I may pull some clarifiers here. But I am getting that there is this, do not trust logic, trust that which you cannot explain, trust synchronicities, trust, I don't know, symbolism, trust numbers, trust whatever your current way of like Source, I don't know, I call it winking when I see number confirmations, like Source is winking at me. It's just, I don't need it, but oh, do I appreciate it when I get it? So it's kind of like a lot of that. I feel like Source is going to be winking at you a lot. The more you trust your feeling and quieten your ego, quieten your doubt, to quieten the doubt that is coming in for you, because there's a lot. It seems like as something magical happens, is what I'm getting here. Something good happens. There is this habit of trying to understand it, trying to explain it, and then maybe in that expectations arise. So there is this, I'm getting like a seesaw, like the logic mind seems to step in without you even realizing it sometimes. That's what's coming through here. So there is maybe just paying attention to your thoughts and how you think and how you, try being present for a walk. Go for a present walk. Who's the teal swan? Says it's really, really good in the sense of it. We think what true presence, what truly being present in each now moment would look like would be, let's say you're walking down the road, sunlight flickering through trees, sunlight in eyes, feeling annoyed with sunlight in eyes, covering eyes with hand to prevent sunlight from going into eyes, continuing to walk down the road, hear bird tweet, look to see bird tweeting, hear a car, look to see if any, that is what it means to be fully, fully present in your now, like with no noise. So there is very much, like I said, this quietening of unnecessary noise to allow this stuff. I feel like the more noise there is, the less you are processing what is actually taking place in your reality, which is a time of new beginnings. There is actually major newness coming in. What's this top card? I took two. Put that one down. The top card is the Queen of Cups. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There is so much inner standing that is taking place for you at this time. So much, the depths, it's not that you're coming into your authenticity, it's that you are beginning to see the depths of your authenticity, like just how deep that well goes. And as you open up to this amazing, vast place, right, this absolute and utter, I want to say pure love, pure understanding, pure compassion for yourself before anybody else. I mean, yes, obviously but this is about loving yourself and being authentic with yourself, being authentic with other people. I mean, if you're not able to be authentic with yourself, then chances are you're probably not able to be fully yourself with other people, or 100% authentic when you are around other people. So this is this new well that is awakening within you. It's beautiful. Okay, so I will talk about this Knight of Cups in a little bit. I just want to come to the other cards that popped out, because I'm being called to them right now. Okie dokie. We have the Three of Swords. That Ace of Pentacles down. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. So we have two knights, two queens. I guess this Knight of Cups really, really does want to be spoken about in a little bit. Okay. It's going to be spoken about in relation to the Queen of Cups. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles with the Empress and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is, I'm very much being drawn to here. If I want to do a comparison, you see how the opposite sides are lit up? No, it's the same sides that are lit up. It's the same sides that are lit up. Pain, as you would, and I am getting that this is not physical pain. If you are experiencing physical pain, please go and see a doctor, is what I feel guided to say. This is emotional pain. This is the turmoil that you are creating for yourself by holding on to parts of you that are no longer you, that are no longer resonant for you. This is very much you coming into your, like I said, into the full depth of what your authenticity and how far it truly reaches, and what your body truly houses. because it is just a container for source consciousness. And on this human journey, your body is like a paintbrush. It's how you, source, express yourself in this reality, in this tangible 3D reality. You are a paintbrush here to create and express. So in this pain, in this time, and I'm going to pull a clarifier on this Three of Swords in a little bit, but in this place of pain, there is the true awakening taking place. The true awakening that you are a conscious creator, that your thoughts create your reality. I'm going to link a video actually to this video about looping. She just describes it really, really nicely. She uses a mirror to sort of show you how your thoughts create your reality, how what you experience, what you think, your reaction will create that paradox, and how, yeah, she just explains it really, really nicely. And 1111, and yeah, it just made it really nice to understand. So I will share that with you. But that is what is happening here. You're called to pay attention to your thoughts and what energy your thoughts are in. Are they in an energy of lack? Are they in an energy of trust? Are they in an energy of frustration or desperation? Or are they in an energy of knowing and understanding? So how you process pain, how you process what is taking place, how you choose to think about it repetitively. Maybe you try to problem solve all the time or fix. Maybe you find yourself, it's almost like a stuck record on repeat, trying to find a solution to whatever problem or whatever you think will solve whatever this situation is, rather than just trusting that this situation is necessary for you. Right now, it's necessary for you to see, remember, and learn all that you need to unlearn to be the you, the full you, the beautiful expression of source consciousness that you are. It's like, if you're a painter, you might get this. Sometimes there's quite nothing like painting with a brand new brush. The bristles, and especially if you're trying to paint smooth edges. And yes, you obviously get machines and stuff, but like imagine you right now are a little bit of a speckled paintbrush, like your bristles are a little bit all over the place. And this is the smoothing over process, and not even the smoothing over process. It doesn't matter how your paintbrush looks. It's also more important than anything is the message here. It's be whoever you are. Express yourself how you choose to express yourself without concerning yourself with the thoughts of others. It's like, just simply create and don't concern yourself with anything other than playing and creating that which you choose to create. Because if this message has found you, you have a desire to create something. You are maybe already in the process of doing something. And by create, I do not necessarily mean start a YouTube channel, although it can very well be that. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a chef, maybe your desire is to play with, start a play school and create fun games for 5-year-olds all day long. I don't know what your passion is, but whatever it is, it's time that you follow it. This message has found you to tell you that is of the utmost importance, because it is how you bring things in. It is how you bring things in. With this Knight of Pentacles, it's like seeing like this is like the thought, the brain, the trust, and then this is the reflection of it starting to come into the reality. So it's like holding on to the knowing, holding on to everything while creating, while continuing to create. And the trust and the patience that comes in with the Queen of Pentacles, it is like whatever you are doing now, whatever you have been doing, when this message finds you, you will, I'm sure, have been or are currently in the mix of thinking about creating something or wanting to create something. But there is an idea or ideas that have been brewing if you haven't already taken action. And perhaps things are not looking as you expected. Because I'm very much being called to like how the expectation, how we think things should look at a certain point, or what we deem successful. What do you deem successful in this venture of yours, in this creation process? And what does success mean to you, not to other people? And knowing that when you box success in, you are limiting it, because your human cannot imagine what it truly can be. So allow source to create with you, to play with you. Accept that you can't always, that the reflection doesn't look like you imagined it to in your mind, but that it is still coming through, and whatever it is going to be, however it is going to shine, whatever color it is going to be even more magical than you could have possibly imagined. This patience, there is a bit of patience required here. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers on the Three of Swords, and then I will talk about the Knight of Cups. Okay. Justice. Anything else? The Eight of Swords. Okay. This situation, to feel pain, emotional pain, not only do we have to almost give, well, we choose to feel it. No one can make us feel anything, but we allow ourselves to feel certain things. And whatever you are allowing yourself to feel, whatever is haunting you is the word that's coming, whatever is haunting you, this is kind of your own making. It's such a paradox. The great things are they not? So this paradox that you find yourself in, because it very much is, I'm definitely going to link that video here. But this paradox that you find yourself in, where you are essentially creating this pain because of your need to, I don't know, do something in the material world, or prove something, or I don't know, there is an expectation, there is something that needs to heal, shift in you. Why is justice so important? What is justice to you? What about your current situation is so frustrating, terrifying, traumatizing? Why do you feel so stuck? This might not be for everyone. It'll be different for everyone as well. But there is this sense of stuckness, and this sense of like stubbornness that is coming through. This like rooting oneself in like defiance. Kind of like, I'm not going to do that simply because you said you would. I laugh because it's actually something I used in my life the other day, so maybe I should be looking at that as well. But anyway, coming back to this, there is this, like I said, a sense of stubbornness, but very much a feeling of you are creating this by having expectations of a situation or a person. I don't know, maybe it's your business, or I don't know what your lesson is here, or how you are learning. I don't know how you are learning your lesson is what I wanted to say, but the lesson that is sort of coming through here is that you choose how you feel, you choose how you think, you choose how to see every situation, including yourself. So the only thing that can shift in this lesson that you are experiencing is you, and the way that you see it and experience it. The teacher, or the lesson, however however and whomever is playing it out for you and helping you learn that which you need to learn about yourself or remember about yourself. However it is playing out, the only person that can change anything, the only actor on the stage that can shift, can change, can respond differently other than the script that they have is you. Nobody else can respond differently in the situation that you are in. Only you can. Only you can experience it differently. Only you can feel it differently. Only you can choose to see it in whatever energy, light you choose to see it in. Only you. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I'm feeling guided to just pick up the Rider-Waite tarot. I'm not sure why, but now I do. Okay. So, just coming to this bottom energy. With this card combination, the Queen of Wands, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune energy here, so I'm like, I've said this before in readings, is hold the pose. It's like, do whatever you are doing in the knowing that it is exactly what it is meant to be, and it will do whatever it is meant to do, or find whoever it is meant to find, or whomever will find it, or experience it. Whatever its purpose is, it will not fall short. But once again, this patience is coming through. This is why the card wanted to come through for the Queen of Pentacles. This patience, serious patience is required here, guys. Like, serious patience, trust, knowing, not expectation, knowing that however everything is playing out for you, it is playing out for you. It is working out for you. Whatever you are creating right now, if you are following your resonant yes, if you are in a space of being in a heart-based consciousness, following your inspirations, following your flow, following your light in that which you create, or putting your light into that which you create. And just, I don't know how you, I keep getting put it out there. So however you put it out there, trust that it is the right way. Trust that it is the right way. Get out of the mind space. Get out of the mind space is what's coming here. Is trust. There may be, I'm gonna give you an example of me. When I first started this channel, I did everything organically, but I started watching, when I first started it, then eventually all these YouTubers helping other YouTubers become, big YouTubers started popping up. And I watched a few of them and I realized immediately that by simply even entertaining by watching this idea, I'm limiting myself because everything in these videos was limiting. It was, don't do this, don't do that, turn this. It was limiting. It literally went against everything that I fundamentally believe, the magic that I believe is possible in this world, which is unlimited. Like, I really do believe in miracles and magic and the unexplainable, because that has been my experience thus far, good and bad. So, but it is all good because it is all for us. I now know that. At the time, maybe I didn't, but I do now. So anyway, coming back to this level of patience that is required, this level of trust, this level of not having an expectation, allowing things to actually play in the unknown so that they can bring the magic in for you faster. You trying to understand it, control it, think about it with your brain, it slows everything down. It slows everything down for you because it brings it into linear time. I hope that resonates. But yeah, thinking about things brings things into linear time. It slows down the pain. It slows down the progress. Since so much of watching a boiled kettle, it's like if you watch the kettle is not even going to turn on, because by watching the kettle assumes, thinks I won't work. Okay, let me prove that to her. Let me reinforce that by not working. and then the kettle won't even work, let alone turn on. So watching, waiting, and trying to understand, trying to see this patience that is, this patience is more than patience, because in this patience you will learn much about you and everything. Sometimes in silence, sometimes by observing rather than acting or doing or being, sometimes by just standing back and observing quietly, we can see that an experience of something is so different than when we are fully active and engaged in it. So there is very much this feeling of stepping into observer mode, finding your observer space, your neutral space. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the original deck and see if there is anything else, but I think that is it for today. Okay, let's just grab the two that fell out. The Ace of Wands and the Hermit. This is endings and beginnings at the same time, which is generally how it goes, is it not? As you allow each old habit, old way of being, limited way of thinking, limited way of seeing or being in the world, as you allow each of those chapters to close, or those flaps to close, a new flap will open. Each time you close something that is limiting, something that is, whatever that thing was limiting is going to peek about and shine through and make itself known to you, is the words that came. So there is, this going within, this healing within, right? Because we can only heal whatever we are experiencing here inside. Even if the other person or the situation or whatever changed, the initial, whatever is causing you, allowed you to see that as painful, experience that as painful, remains. So only you can heal this. And this is the time for that. Well, it is happening. This, I'm just shedding. Like, this is the cocoon starting to break out. If you are not new to the channel, you may have heard me use the whole metaphor of, we don't know what happens in the cocoon for transformation. Well, right now you are in transformation. You are becoming the new human that you came here to be. But I really am getting this energy of, this is the light, like you're starting to break out of the cocoon. So whatever this is for you, things are going to be interesting, but they are going to be oh so beautiful, because you created it that way. You are waking up to your divinity, to your power, to the magic that you are, and just how important your magic, your creativity, your inspiration is. Waking up to this, knowing this, trusting the world, trusting source, trusting yourself. But before any of all of that, trusting that everything that you experience is for you, to show you something that you need to know or see, or to shine the light on healing that needs to occur. Everything that you're experiencing in every now is for you. Choosing to be the most resonant you in each now moment, choosing to come from a place of heart rather than head to each situation. That is how you choose you. That is how you find the depths and vastness of your authenticity by choosing you consistently. Okay, beautiful souls. If that has resonated, please do like or leave a comment. That would be fun, but only if it feels good for you. Otherwise, please have a beautiful now. I'll see you next time. Also, thank you for co-creating this video with me. Bye-bye.